Ladies and gentlemen, we saw it happen in Howrah yesterday. And today the same thing happened in Kanpur. Doctors and policemen who are leading from the front have come under relentless attack. We should not stop at just an ordinance to punish these COVID villains. It's time for an absolutely much more aggressive policy. Let's debate.
Chased, harassed, and attacked with stones. These scenes unfolded in Kanpur's Chamanganj area, which has been identified as a hotspot. Police personnel and a medical team attacked for taking family members of a COVID-19 patient to a quarantine facility.
कोरोना पॉजिटिव एक केस था, उसके फैमिली मेंबर्स को जो हाई रिस्क कॉन्टैक्टिव होते हैं उनको आइसोलेट करने के लिए पुलिस टीम गई थी। उस पर इन लोगों ने पथराव किया, पथराव के उस पर फिर वहाँ से करके चले गए। सबकी गिरफ्तारी की जाएगी, इसमें बहुत कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी। एपिडेमिक एक्ट के तहत इसमें NSA तक की कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
Not too long ago, in Uttar Pradesh's Moradabad, COVID heroes faced a similar kind of murderous assault when villains armed with bricks targeted them and attacked their ambulance. Today, Yogi Adityanath has issued a stern warning.
सुरक्षा कर्मियों पर, स्वच्छता कर्मियों पर और कोरोना वॉरियर्स पर या कोरोना योद्धाओं पर अगर कोई भी व्यक्ति हमला करता है, 7 साल तक की सजा और 5 लाख तक जुर्माना ये करने का हम इस संशोधन के माध्यम से इस कार्रवाई को हम आगे बढ़ाने जा रहे हैं।
But it's not just about one state. In Bengal's Howrah, forces were chased for trying to enforce the lockdown.
अरे भाई टिकिया पड़े একটা ঘটনা ঘটেছে পুলিশ অ্যাকশন নেবে তোমারা তো কিসের মজা তুমি টিকিয়া পাড়া নিয়ে সারা ভারতবর্ষ বাংলা গভর্নমেন্টকে হিউমিলেট করছো শকুনির মতো বসে আছে
In Punjab, ASI Harjeet Singh, whose hand was severed by a group of Nihangs, is still recovering in the hospital. Enough is enough. Only tough measures will now act as a deterrent. Identify these COVID villains and jail them immediately. Let's debate.
Asim Kumar Arun, ADG Dial 112 UP State. We have with us Major Gaurav Arya, a consulting editor, Strategic Affairs, Chetan Singh, Syed Asad Abbas, and Dr. Rajan Sharma. Gaurav, I want to start with you. I want to run the pictures from Kanpur, Chamanganj area, where policemen in a lane were attacked for taking family members of a COVID-19 patient to a quarantine facility. You see these pictures, stones were pelted on the heroes on duty. In the hotspot, were forced to run and hide because some were attacking them. Now, isn't imposing the NSA on them like the Yogi government did the right way to go? Why should there be any mercy? You know, we've seen the situation and these attacks are only getting worse and more frequent. Gaurav.
Arnab, I think, somewhere NSA is the only thing. We talk about the Epidemic Act. Now, I don't think that's enough, Arnab, unless you take very harsh measures. These things will not be controlled. And to the extent that I would say call out the CRPF, call out other forces if police needs to be supplemented, because when you attack a policeman, you're attacking the state, Arnab. When you attack a policeman, you're not attacking some XYZ person, you're attacking the state, you're attacking India, you're attacking a man in uniform. And that person can be from any religion, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, does not matter, irrespective of religion. Anybody who's doing this has to be punished. अब ये लोग अर्नब गए क्यों थे वहाँ पे? ये लोग मदद करने गए थे. So I go to somebody's house to help him and that person assaults me. Where is the justice in that?
Yeah.
So somewhere along the way, we need to take very, very strict steps. And I don't think those steps are being taken. Police needs to be given a free hand and visit, that sort of lathi charge and tear gas sort of thing. We have not seen it on the screen at least. We have seen police people being gheraued. Police force should be supplemented by BSF and CRPF. Go inside, talk to people peacefully, talk nicely, get the elders, do that. But if the crowd gets out of hand, if the crowd starts violence, then it must be met with force.
Yeah, why were you nodding your head, Chetan? What's there to disagree?
See, first, no. See, look, first and foremost, I strongly condemn any kind of attack on COVID warriors. Strongly condemn. But at the same given point of time, the way Gaurav Arya is saying, he is a retired army major. What else we can expect from the harsh measures, strictness and all? India is already going through a very strictest lockdown. That goes without saying. In Chennai, we have seen a doctor, a COVID warrior, Dr. Hercules, who was literally fighting to save people from this infection when he died, and his funeral was literally stopped by the people, and police has arrested few lumpens too. What I'm trying to say is that they were not from any kind of a section of the society. What Gaurav
Who mentioned
Arya
section
is
of
trying
society?
to say, though at the end he is
Who
trying
mentioned
to
section of society?
cover this up, stating that, see, this is what I'm saying. We
Who
should
mentioned
not,
section of society?
Look.
They are from
were
society.
From everywhere. So they were not from any particular section of society. This is what I'm trying to say. No point. The way Gaurav
Who
Arya is
mentioned
trying
section
to
of
say
society?
Here,
Who
we have
mentioned
to
it?
bring CRPF, CISF,
Who mentioned section of
BSF,
society?
and all
Who
this
mentioned
stuff.
religion?
I think
Who mentioned it?
Gaurav ji, what is important is to come up with the
No, but who
awareness
said it?
campaign. We have to aware. They are our own people. Are we not going to respect our own people? We have to
Everybody
understand.
is
We have
aware.
to partner. We have
Everybody
to
is
partner
aware,
with them.
sir.
We have to go
Today in
shoulder to
India, you
shoulder with
cannot
them. We
make
have
a
to-
phone
we have to make them
call
aware.
in which you
We
don't
have to
get
make
the
them
message
aware.
from the
We have to
government
run
saying that be
campaigns
safe.
to-
Everybody knows. 130 crore Indians know that there is a problem. People who are doing this are doing it deliberately. And I'm sorry, I take the liberty of saying my policeman because I'm proud of my police force. Today I will say my policeman. You said ex-army officer as an ex-army officer.
I'd like
sir.
Asim
I say
Kumar
my
Arun.
policeman, nobody has the right to
Asim Kumar Arun to come in. Asim Kumar Arun.
We are no different.
Asim
Nobody
Kumar
has
Arun,
the
what
right
is the
to touch a
pattern
man
that
in
you're
khaki.
seeing in the kind of attacks that so far?
Right. Government of Uttar Pradesh and DGP have issued very clear instructions that our response to such situations has to be very systematic, tactically superior and well planned, and that is what we are doing. Even though the instance like today and a couple of other instances have happened, and this is obviously unacceptable. A new ordinance has been brought in so that we can take stronger and strict legal action, including arrests and heavy penalties.
Now, what are people
So this is,
opposing?
absolutely
What are people
illegal.
opposing, Asim?
Of course, as we all
Asim,
understand,
what are
the
people
police has
opposing?
dual-
What are people opposing?
Yes. Right, I'll try and answer that. There are two issues to it. One, of course, the police has to be sensitive. We have to build trust when we go into a situation like this, and we do that. We use our public address system, we get local support so that people are clear on what we are doing and there's no mismatch in the understanding. However, despite that, if people are deliberately opposing it, not understanding the issues, then
No, it's a
the
shame.
force of law
It's a
has
shame
to
because
be used
people like
as
Syed
was done today.
Abbas will come and find
that is not the
justifications
first
for it. You know,
priority ever.
Gaurav, why
We
this
always try
happens?
to do it in a
Because
tactical
people
manner.
like Syed Abbas will come and just find justifications for it. Some political silly justification. I want to ask people like him, how many more attacks should we tolerate? Uttarakhand, we saw a team, Gaurav, of Asha workers who had gone to Makhanpur village, misbehaved with by locals and manhandled. Moradabad, he won't like us mentioning Moradabad. People pelted stones. You know what happened out there? Broken windshields, massive stones, pre-planned attack. Howrah? You saw the pictures of Howrah, Gaurav? A crowd gathered during the lockdown when the police approached them. They attacked the police personnel. Patiala,
Could I come in, please?
Patiala,
Let me make it very
Niang Singhs
very
were attacked.
clear.
No, you are trying to find a leeway for the people who are the attackers, and I am saying no more leeway. What is wrong with what Gaurav is saying? Tonk?
I'll tell you.
You remember
there are
Tonk?
2
No, every
points
time he
I'd
says
like to
merciless
make,
response
sir.
to these
First thing,
attackers, you
any
get tense.
attack-
Why?
Any attack
You're not an attacker, are you?
or a health worker is absolutely uncalled for, condemnable. They must be dealt with strictly, yes. But the second point, the problem I have with Major Gaurav Arya Sahab is, and sir, an eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. You do not deal with violence with violence. What would be the difference between an illiterate, stupid fighter on the road and the police personnel? There has to be a difference. What needs is a counseling. Local leaders need to be involved. Community leaders need to be involved. Counseling needs to be done, and the steps need to be taken forward. But if they throw stones at you and you bring back lethal or
Arnab.
non-lethal, it is absolutely not going to work,
Arnab.
sir.
As long as we have such apologists for rioters in India, we will never win this war. ये जंग हम कभी नहीं जीत पाएंगे क्योंकि ऐसे apologists हैं जो covering fire देते हैं. बात करो, पुचकारो, समझाओ. अरे बात करो, पुचकारो, समझाओगे तो चक्कर में ये सब बवाल हो रहा है यहाँ पे. Where is the CRPF? Where is the BSF? Where is the armed police? People who use force. Remember one thing. You said an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. I agree with you. But I can also tell you one more thing. People who use force are the people who respect force. These people who are using force on the streets by throwing rocks and stones at police are the people who respect force. Yes. And I want to ask one thing again and again, Arnab, which I have said on national TV on your program. If there was stone pelting in Kashmir, you have fired bullets in Kashmir. When there was stone pelting in Kashmir, you have used pellet guns. When there was stone pelting in Kashmir, you have used lathi charge and tear gas. Where is the stone? Where is the pellet gun? Where are the rifles? Where are the rifles? Why do you have a different law for Kashmir and a different law for Uttar Pradesh? Why? That is my problem. जब कश्मीर में सीआरपीएफ पैलेट गन फायर करती है, जेएनके पुलिस पैलेट गन फायर करती है, तो सब लोग कहते हैं बहुत अच्छा करा, शाबाश. अब यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ पे लोगों को परेशानी हो रही, क्यों? यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं है पैलेट गन्स? यहाँ पे हार्ड रिस्पॉन्स क्यों नहीं है? कितने लोगों से बात करें? क्या बात करें? अरे साहब क्या बात करें? ये बात करें कि हम आपकी जान बचाने आए हैं, गलती हो गई, माफ कर दीजिए, आपकी जान बचाने आए हैं. This is what you want the community leaders to get involved in? Everybody in India knows, sir, what is the problem? सबको पता है परेशानी क्या है. People know what the problem is. Let us address the elephant in the room. The social, anti-social elements have to be dealt with by force. You cannot reason with such people. What kind of a people are they? They are throwing rocks on policemen. How can you throw rocks on a policeman? How can you attack the police?
They are not Indian citizens for you. They are the Atantwadis for you. That is how you are
Indian citizens,
and
they are criminals.
you want to deal with them.
Hello, they are criminals.
No, sir.
They are criminals, sir.
Sir,
They are criminal hai. Indian citizens.
with them.
Even if they are Indian citizens, they want to sit on my head.
This argument is
Does not give you the right.
makes no sense. Dr. Rajan Sharma, National President of IMA, is with us. Now we have reached the point of silly arguments. You see, we have now 40 days, right? Going to be 40 days into the lockdown. Dr. Rajan Sharma, we are beyond this. We need to go into completely absolute overdrive anti-COVID. We can't do that if health workers get attacked. In fact, the health workers also are running massive risk. On top of that, you're putting physical risk. Rajan Sharma ji, I give you 2-3 minutes. I will not interrupt you. But I want you to speak completely from your heart, because I am sick and tired of the constant reports of attacks. We are a shameless society if we allow this to go and continue at this stage of the lockdown. We have to do something stronger. Rajan Sharma, floor is yours. I won't interrupt you. Please give it back to all these COVID villains, please.
Thank you, Arnab. Thank you so much. Now coming to the basic moot point. Where have, times immemorial, where have we gone and seen the doctor? In his clinic, in the hospital. And here we are sending this man
and a healthcare professional into a heavily densely populated area and with a over-exhausted police force. You have to take into account they are bursting out of their seams. I am very sure, sir, I couldn't get his name, sir, but what I see in my hometown, they are working 22 hours. They hardly get time to sleep. And you see instances when they are attacking anybody, the police, for the first time I am seeing this. When I was a kid, any policeman on the street, everybody used to say the police is there. But here that very system of law and order is being questioned. Now what to talk of our security? Whether it is Harjeet Singh in Punjab or whether it is this incident in Kanpur, I really don't have words to explain. What are we doing? What regulations are we talking about? And giving it a name, you tell me one religion, you tell me one place which justifies any attack. And what counseling do you want? No counseling is required. We are a mature people, we know how to vote, we know how to elect a government. We know how to eat, what to eat, and where to go and where not to go.
Sir, there are.
Why do we need speed? Why do we need speed fooding on this?
Sir, with all due respect
Stop!
to you,
I
you spread
speak
fake
strongly.
news
Stop
that health
spoon
workers
feeding.
will come and take you all away. So we need to. My humble request with folded hands to all the police personnel: please find this fake news mongers who are out there spreading fake news, saying these COVID people will come and put you in a van and take you away.
Who has
These
to do it,
fake
sir?
news mongers, rumor mongers,
Do you
are
want-
the
do you want the
grassroots
doctor to
people
go?
who are making it worse. We need to
Do you
catch
want
hold
the
of them,
doctor to
sir.
go?
And also, we need to know who these people are to put them behind bars. And
That
a
is
humble
not our
request
work.
is, there have been instances in Bangalore where local leaders have been involved, community leaders have
Come
been
on, you
involved.
know,
The police
Dr.
have
Rajan
been
Sharma.
First of all,
involved
hello.
and
Let,
result has been
Arnab,
Syed, before you please stop, Dr. Rajan ji, I'll tell you one thing. You know this, what you are doing, Syed, people like you are complicating a fight which is already complicated. I am so sorry that people like you don't understand how we need to respond at a time when we face a national emergency. Please, Rajan Sharma, please continue.
So what do you want to blow them up?
Sir?
You want to shoot them?
Sir?
What do you want to do?
Sir?
Is that the solution?
Doctor, would you please
You want to
keep
deal
quiet,
with them
gentlemen?
legally?
Would you keep
That is
quiet,
definitely not the
gentlemen?
solution.
Let Rajan Sharma speak. Rajan Sharma, continue, please.
Please, if anybody is shot, it is a doctor who will save him. So no, don't give this blame on me. It is not my duty to go and counsel. It is for people like you or the politicians or the opinion makers in the society to do it. And anything to find the culprit is the police duty. Here, unfortunately, I am sadly seeing they are also being beaten up. Does anybody realize how many of my colleagues are infected and because of COVID? We have collected data, you will be shocked.
Gaurav.
It is the most.
Gaurav, he refuses to listen.
It is the biggest number in the
If you
world.
have to choose between peace and violence,
And
what
for
will
a
it be?
population of
Arnab, let me be very honest.
Peaceful or violent?
You know, I don't understand this mindset, Arnab. He said you want to shoot. What is the problem with shooting? Why do the police have guns if they can't defend themselves? If you can shoot in Kashmir, why can't you shoot in UP? I want to ask you.
The most absurd point. So police
Anyway,
clapping.
Syed, the issue is
But
not
in
that.
every
No,
civilized
don't
society,
get
Arnab,
provoked.
hold on 1 minute.
No, Gaurav is provoking you. Gaurav is provoking you. Don't get provoked.
Shot so fast, you will not know what to do.
No, one second. Gaurav, don't get provoked. Don't get provoked.
I'm just telling him.
Don't get provoked. Don't get provoked. The point is, the larger point is, we have seen policemen being spat upon in Kolkata. In Indore, policemen are being attacked. Tonk. As an Indian, I am embarrassed now. I am getting increasingly embarrassed with the kind of attacks that we are seeing. So book them for disobedience under IPC section 188. Book them under IPC section 189. Book them under IPC section 269, negligent act. Now the fact is, I don't think these people deserve any sympathy.
Enacting more laws are not.
No sympathy.
IPC already has so many.
No sympathy.
So many sections.
The people are with us, not with you.
Arnab, my question is simple.
Important is to work with the people.
अर्नब, जब पुलिस पे पथराव हो रहा है तो तब पुलिस क्या करे? केस तो बाद में फाइल करेगी. Case will be filed later. You tell me when the police is under such a massive attack, what should the police do? When a policeman, let's say 50 policemen go and they are surrounded by 2,000 people, what should the police do? They will file cases later on. वो तो जब जान बचेगी तब केस फाइल करेंगे. उस वक्त क्या करें पुलिस वाले? उस वक्त क्या करें पुलिस वाले? कश्मीर में भी यही कानून है तो उत्तर प्रदेश में भी यही कानून होना चाहिए. तमिलनाडु, पंजाब, राजस्थान, वेस्ट बंगाल, हर जगह देश में एक ही कानून होना चाहिए. You said one nation, one law. This is one nation, one law. Where are the pellet guns?
Okay, I thank you all very much. I thank you all very much, and before signing off tonight, I will repeat the lines that Irfan Khan said when he played the role of Pai Patel in the film Life of Pi. I suppose in the end, the whole of life becomes an act of letting go, but what hurts the most is not taking a moment to say goodbye. Irfan Khan has left behind an unmatched legacy in the world of cinema and an irreplaceable void in all our hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.
An actor par excellence, a critically acclaimed artist, and a versatile performer known for his unconventional roles.
जो कहूँगा नहीं समझोगे 5-10-15 साल बाद शायद वो कहे का असर होगा.
Bollywood actor Irfan Khan passed away in Mumbai at the age of 53. He valiantly fought cancer since 2018 when he was first diagnosed. Irfan first forayed into cinema in 1990 with his role in Ek Doctor Ki Maut.
बात दरअसल ये है कि डायरेक्टर ऑफ हेल्थ जानबूझकर दीपंकर राय के पीछे पड़े.
An exceptional and prolific actor in contemporary Bollywood, he delivered numerous memorable performances.
बस आतरी अंग्रेजी आवे हमें.
The award-winning actor captivated audiences across the world with his contribution to international cinema. On the global stage, Irfan played an inspector in Slumdog Millionaire, a film which went on to win 8 Oscars. He showcased his acting talents in celebrated films like The Namesake, The Darjeeling Limited, New York, I Love You, Life of Pi, and Inferno. At home, Irfan's outstanding performances in Lunchbox, Pan Singh Tomar, Piku, and Hindi Medium won him several accolades. The Bollywood fraternity mourned the loss of the actor extraordinaire, and millions of fans grieved his demise soon after the news broke out. He breathed his last surrounded by his family and his loved ones. He will be remembered for his finesse as an artist and his versatility as an entertainer.
तुम मेरी दुनिया मुझसे चीरोगे मैं तुम्हारी दुनिया में घुस जाऊंगा.
Irfan Khan's legacy in Indian cinema is indelible and immortal.